Welcome back to the channel for more villainous Star Wars. This time is the expansion Cold Tactics, and we can see the cold look here of Admiral Thrawn. Because this Grand Admiral Thrawn and Count Dooku will be the villains from this set. We are used to have, at least from the Disney side, this expansion would bring 3 new villains. Now they are just getting one, and you get 2. For the same price, so offering less. Not happy with that. But let's see what is inside and how this. Look, what can we expect from these villains? So if you're interested in more villains content, I have all the expansions from Disney, Marvel, Star Wars in the channel, on the playlist for that, which you can take a look and see. Last one, cutting here, and that's it. Let's go in. Okay, there's nothing here on the side. We start with the manual, the typical villainous manual that by now, if you're a fan, you know what to expect. Same manual as ever, with now the cards from this set specifically. I find that Star Wars Villainous has an extra layer of complexity above the Disney one. It has a different resource, more places on your realm or sector to operate, and you already have the base game and 2 expansions, which they're in the channel if you are interested. So that's what comes in. I like the art of the box here. It's very space mapping or something. And oh, there's something different here with Admiral Thrawn board. Let's see what it is. Seems like you can change the board. The board is detachable. What's new mechanics? It's always good to get to know new mechanics. Let's see if I can go in by the corner here. That's it. Getting in. And let's start by going to Thrawn. I'll put Dooku here on the side for now. And let's open. Indeed, these are detachable, as you can see. Yeah, they go away. And the guy says, where's the winning condition? The winning condition is on this side. Strange. It says, occupy 4 locations. Not sure what occupy means. Okay, so this opens like that, because there's the deep space here. Occupy probably is to have certain things in the sectors. And it says, I will start my operation here and pull the rebels apart piece by piece. They will be the architects of their own destruction. Oh, and the sectors have 2 sides. So Perida and Perida occupied. Looks like there's a ship there. There's Lothal and Lothal occupied. So that's why you need to detach them to turn around when they are occupied. And it changes, so when it becomes occupied, there's only 1 action above that can be blocked by fate, and you have 3 available. Then Ryloth and Baton also, when they change to occupied. So the advantage of occupy them is that you get this, you move one of the actions here. So in this case, for example, the credit action comes here and it becomes better. Yeah, I like that. I like how the ships look like they are occupying the space. So definitely this sounds promising. So every villain will have a reference guide that we'll take a look now. Let's see, Thrawn's. Grand Admiral Thrawn is efficient, unforgiving, and deadly in pursuing his goal of taking over and controlling planets in the name of the Empire. His unique strategy of studying the history, art, and philosophy of the people before he sends his 7th fleet allows him to weaken and confuse those he will soon control in the name of the Empire. But there are always rebels who will try to stop him and dismantle the entire operation. Okay, so we got that from the board. Location and setup. The locations have 2 sides. One side has the location name and the reverse shows the same location as occupied to indicate it has taken control of the location. Start the game with non-occupied. Place the locations in the order shown from left to right. Okay, so there's a specific order there that you need. There are some tokens I've seen. There's one here showing these blue tokens, which are artifacts. Artifact tokens. Thrawn must collect the artifacts from the location before he can begin his assault to occupy the locations. A Lothal Cat, Baton Metal, Kali Rocky, and the Sword of Talzin from Paradise. I don't know these items. Probably it's from the cartoon, which I haven't watched. Rebels, or it should be Rebels, right? Okay, so Grand Admiral Thrawn operates according to a very specific plan to take over and occupy locations. First, collect the artifacts, deploy the 7th Fleet, spend ambition to occupy. That's it. That's how it works. Very systematic. So let's take a look at his cards. So I'm seeing Qui-Gon. Let's save Qui-Gon for Dooku. And first of all, let's also see his figure. Translucent blue. That matches the cards. Okay, I'm also noticing that Ezra here is the Ezra from the TV series from Ahsoka. So it's not the cartoon character. So let's separate the decks. We have the Fate deck. Oh, the Fate deck is thick. It's thicker than the other ones. And there's Thrawn here. That looks like a ship. It is in the middle. Some stormtroopers. And this guy looks like a special kind of soldier or something. Morgan Elsbeth. Yeah, so this is from the Ahsoka. The Thrawn that we are looking here is from the Ahsoka TV series, where Morgan Elsbeth was there. Valen Skull, we see the actor that unfortunately passed away as well. It's not going to be him anymore, unless they do CGI. Shin Hati. Was she on the TV series as well? I don't remember. The Night Troopers. The Great Mothers. Governor Priest. Okay, now this looks coming from the cartoons as well as this one. Congratulations, Admiral Thrawn. History, philosophy, art, that's what he studies, and he likes the artifacts as well. Life or Death. Theater of War. Okay, so we can see the character there from Rebels. And there's the 7th Fleet. Okay, only one copy of the 7th Fleet can be at the location. Any ally in this location gets +1, and then you can pay 4. If there is no artifact token and no hero at this location, flip the location to the occupied side. So get rid of the heroes, get the artifact before, and then pay 4 and you occupy. And you have 4 of them, so you really need 4 cards to finish occupation. That could be difficult. That could be difficult. If you need to occupy, you need to occupy every location, right? Yes, 4 locations. You occupy 4 locations. That could be difficult. Reveal the top 5 Fate cards. Discard 2. Return the rest of the Fate in any order to protect yourself. And you get the ships. Probably everyone was waiting for that. Gain 1 ambition for every artifact token collected by Grand Admiral Thrawn. And gain 2 credits for every occupied location. That only needs to come on a late game. Yeah. I think this deck is landing on these 4 cards. Unless you maneuver this item somehow and you can move the 7th Fleet from one location that is already occupied, you move it to the next one, and that would facilitate. I don't remember seeing here moving cards, okay, but I think that if you look at the reference guide, you have the maneuver ability, which would allow you to maneuver items, if I'm not mistaken. So that's it. That's the guy. Now, let's move Thrawn to the side and Count Dooku, the galaxy is vast, but my influence knows no bounds. So now we jump to the Clone Wars, where we know that Dooku needs to have an active organization at each location. So that's similar way, right? You need to create your influence in these 4 places: Sereno, Naboo, Geonosis, and Bridge the Invisible Hand. I think we all recognize these 3 from at least the movies. And this one probably is from Clone Wars, because it looks like the character, his version of the Clone Wars. Oh, wait, I just noticed that we missed here the fate cards from Thrawn. So Ezra, Ahsoka here, clearly from the TV series, Sabine, Moti, Yuang. This belongs to Era, the Rebels. This is the whales that travel between galaxies. The first time we saw on Star Wars traveling between galaxies, so they are expanding the cosmos there. A momentary setback, and these 2 ships, the Jedi Shuttle and the home one. Sorry for that. Now, yes, let's focus then back on Count Dooku. Count Dooku is the leader of the army behind the Separatists, a group dedicated to bring the hand of both the Galactic Republic and the Jedi. Secretly following the orders of Darth Sidious, Count Dooku works to intimidate neutral organization to join his all-out war. By showing his power and defeating those who continue to thwart his long-term plans, especially the Jedi, Count Dooku will stand alongside Darth Sidious as a true power of the universe. You have intimidation tokens here on the side. And then organization cards are drawn randomly from Count Dooku deck and can be searched using Separatist Leader. And they look like an effect card here. They have no costs to play, but use a play card action to be placed on a location. Only one organization can be on a location, and an organization come into play with no active ability. An organization ability can be unlocked by collecting a number of intimidation tokens equal or exceeding the value indicated on the organization, which should be that one there. We'll see. Pay the price, and then once you have all the organizations, you win the game, defeating a Jedi. So when you defeat a hero with an organization, the number of intimidation tokens equal to the current modified strength of that hero goes to the organization. Defeating a hero can convince the organization just how powerful Dooku is. It's okay. Different way to play, but let's take a look at the cards right now. And separate the villain deck from the fate deck. We see here those robots that are like the bodyguards of Dooku. Lightsaber, that's his ship or his speeder. And this seems to be like his headquarters. Newt Gunray, we saw this guy in the movies. Jango Fett, father of Boba Fett. Grievous is also here. Cat Bane. And then Magna Guards. Those are the robots we saw. Asajj Ventress, also from the cartoons. We've seen that those guys on Darth Maul deck as well. Here is my offer. The power of a Sith Lord. Master Duelist when he was facing Yoda. Okay, so conditions now. Worthy opponents. War has begun. Okay, he's talking to Darth Sidious here. What are their plans? I haven't seen any organization yet. Where are the organizations? Conditions, vehicles, okay, the Genosian fighters. Oh, lots of vehicles. No. Solar Sailor. Oh, I remember that from the movies. Speeder again. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 organizations, which cost 0. And intimidation will be 20 tokens. When fully paid for, all of Count Dooku's credit costs will be reduced by 1, so it gives discounts. This one, Intergalactic Banking Clan Camino, costs 0, 25 tokens of intimidation when fully paid for. When Count Dooku is at this location, he may take an ally from the discard pile and play it for free. The Hutt Clan, 30 tokens when fully played. When Count Dooku is here, he can pay 1 credit to each organization that is not paid for. Okay, so this one is good in the beginning because you'll be able to pay 1 credit to each organization that he has not paid for. 30 tokens. When fully paid, ambition costs are reduced by 1. And the Death Watch are soldiers. They are. That's a Mandalorian guys. When fully paid, you may give a hero -2 strength. Death Watch goes there and does his work. Its work. Then on the hero side, why is there a dent there? See? You look at that. Damage already on the card. And it wasn't me. It wasn't me, so this came like that from the factory. Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, Anakin, Ahsoka, child version, Yoda, Master Yaddle. Oh, this one I don't know yet. Mace Windu, Padme Amidala. Was it Amidala? Amidala? The price for failure. Surrender you should. Betrayal. Koth. And the ships will be the Jedi Starfighter, 2 Jedi Starfighters. So this one is, I see R2D2. This was from Obi-Wan, right? Obi-Wan and I don't know, Anakin. No, I don't think Anakin was. Maybe later. That's it. Yes. Oh wait. That's it. No, we still need to look at Count Dooku. It looks like a Coca-Cola kind of thing. Coca-Cola, and we can see there's a spine here coming from where his body should be. The spine. As I was going to say, yes, this was Star Wars Villainous, the cold tactics. I hope you like this video to the point that you consider hitting that like button and subscribing. So I have this big playlist, as mentioned, for all Villainous content. Star Wars, Marvel, Disney, as well as a big playlist for many board games and all the major card games out there. And if you like podcasts, I also have the Table Talks, a podcast where I'm interviewing people to get to know their projects, their stories, their profiles, while forcing them or challenging them to play board games at the same time online. So I definitely think that you will find interesting content in the channel to consider subscribing and to be part of this community. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you on the next video. Goodbye.